Well, my friends, I'm right here once again in the parking lot of Priceless Foods. Priceless Foods, I sure am. Hope everyone's had a wonderful day, because you know your boy the Big O has. I got my coffee right here, and this is my face. I'm drinking. I made me a cup of pour-over coffee before I left the house. Yeah, I made me a cup of pour-over coffee, 8 o'clock coffee. I'm fixing to go in here, and I was up here, today's Sunday. I was up here Friday evening, and they had Nathan's all beef hot dogs in the Priceless Foods for $1.58 a pack, all beef, and they're normally $4 to $5.50 a pack. Anywhere you buy it, any grocery store, they're normally, be honest with you, they're normally about $4.29 to about $5.50 a pack, or $5.79. So $1.50, that's like $4. $1.58, that's like $4 off. So I'm hoping they still have some left. They had quite a few packs. I bought 2 Friday, and I boiled them on the stove. They're great boiled, or on the grill. And even Riley May ate 2 of them. Sonia is not a big hot dog eater, and she loved them. So here I am, vlogging right here at Priceless Foods. It's a free country. I run my mouth where I want to run it. A lot of times people stare at me. If you're out in public and you're walking around with a camera, you're in public, people. This is a grocery store. And if you don't want to be in my footage, don't stand behind me. You know what I'm saying? But it's a free country. Free country. Nobody controls it. It's free for all the blacks, all the whites. Don't matter if you're Chinese. It doesn't matter if you're Chinese, black, white, Portuguese, or Pekingese. Oh, Pekingese is that dog. Gotta throw a lot of humor in there. If you're not humorous, if you're not laughing, you're not living. Make the most of your life. I'll be 52 next month, October the 16th. And I could be dead. You know what I'm saying? I could fall over dead tomorrow. Once you get past 50, you don't know how. Once you get past 50, you don't know how long you're gonna live. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well enjoy each day, make the most of it, be happy, positive, and focused. Stay away from negative people. Don't do drugs. And I really don't condone drinking beer, even though I haven't drank a beer in almost 2 months. Yeah, a month and a half. Because, you know, I have a lot of health issues, so I gave up drinking alcohol. I decided to do that July 23rd, and I never drank it every day. I wasn't alcoholic. I could take it or leave it. But I have blood clotting disorders, you know, and poor circulation in my legs. So that's why I gave up alcohol. I've had 2 blood clotting disorders, been diagnosed with 2 blood clotting disorders since 2010. If you look down here, that's why if you'll see me, when I've got shorts on and shoes, that's why I always have compression stockings on. And these are not get cheap compression stockings. If you buy the cheap ones, they're not any good. And my United Healthcare, my insurance pays for my stockings. I buy the ones 10, about $12 to $30 a pair. And look, these have got real good elastic in there. They're not cheap. They're Medi grips like you get in the hospital. The Medi pads, I think that's what they are, Medi pads. Like the socks they give you in the hospital with a little grip on the bottom of it so you can walk around your room or down the hallway. Except these don't have grips, but these are Medi pads. Good support stock hose. I've got poor circulation. What happens is when my blood flows down through my arteries, the valves in my veins don't work right. That's what causes people to have poor circulation. It's varicose veins, or the valves in you got valves in your veins. They open and close. When the blood flows down, they open and it's supposed to let the blood back through. But if the valves don't work right, then blood tends to pool in people's feet and ankles, and that's what happens to me. So as soon as I get up every morning, I have to put these support stockings on. Not too busy today, why? Because it's around, I think it's about 6:40, 6:45. And it's Sunday. Most of the shopping is, I came up Friday, when I was up here Friday evening, it was pretty packed. Saturday is always busy up here. I have about finished my coffee. I'm just walking to Priceless Foods and buy me some Nathan's hot dogs for $1, all beef. Nathan's hot dogs for $1.58 a pack. That's what they were Friday evening, so I'm still hoping they're on sale. Let's go in there, but I'm not going to carry my camera. People tend to get paranoid if you're walking around with a camera. And only guilty people get paranoid. I wouldn't give a damn if somebody was filming me inside of a grocery store. If somebody was vlogging or doing a video, recording a video, I wouldn't care if somebody was walking in front of me. I don't have nothing to hide, people. I'm not perfect. I gave up drinking a month and a half ago because of my blood clotting disorders, and I take blood thinners. I'm taking my health more seriously, but I don't have nothing to hide. I don't do drugs. I don't steal. I don't lie. I tell it to you straight. People that scared of cameras have a guilty conscience. I don't care what people say. You know, I think 90% of the time it's because they have a guilty conscience. But I mean, you can always film. You can film in the store. The only thing they could ever say to you if you was filming in the store, recording a video, blogging, whatever, is the manager's the only one that can tell you to put the camera away. Because even though it's a public parking lot, that's a private building. They rent that building more likely because this is a shopping complex. There's a drugstore down here. There's a laundromat, and there's a grocery store, and then you got Dollar General, and over here is another company. So when they rent that, you know, it's privately owned, so they got the right to tell you to put your camera away. But if you're in a public parking lot, there ain't a dang thing they can do about it. I'm going inside and get me some Nathan's. Stay happy and stay positive. I'll be back shortly. It's the Big O Show. The only way to go is the Big O Show, drinking 8 o'clock coffee. I made it pour over style. I'm keeping it real like the big old wheel. I'm tough as nails, I'm cold as ice. I'm bad enough to break a rich man's wife. I'm fast as lightning, I'm strong as steel. That's why they call me the real deal. I'll be back shortly. Right here at lovely Kingsport, Tennessee. Well, I just came out of Price's Foods. I got my Nathan's hot dogs for $1.58 a pack. And I got me a Dr. Enough. And I'm heading to the house. This was like 73 cents, Dr. Enough. Nathan's hot dogs, $1.58. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. This is your boy, the Big O, checking out. I'm a grocery parking lot vlog. It's peaceful. Sun's went down, so it's time to go. Carry my hot dogs, put them in the freezer, put in the bottom of the fridge, and sip on my Dr. Enough on the way home.